I was a freshman in high school, and I really wanted to meet people with like similar beliefs and similar morals as I did. And I was going to church. I go to Abundant Life, and they were talking about this club, First Priority, and that's when I decided to go.
And being a sixth grader, there wasn't very many clubs that were like Christian based. And I wanted a way to like find friends. So I wanted to see if there was one at my school, and there wasn't. So I was like, perfect way to start one.
One of the coolest things I've got to witness is just kids in the classroom setting, before school, at First Priority, sharing the gospel, talking about their faith, talking about their struggles, talking about friends that they have at school that they can then go share the gospel with, that they can pray for.
A couple months ago, I went and talked to this guy named Xander, and I just randomly asked him what his name was and if he believed in Jesus, and he was like, "Oh my gosh, you're the person I've been praying for. I've been praying, I just moved here, and I've been praying that God would just help me find somebody that I can be friends with that knows Jesus and that can put me closer to Jesus." And he was like, "Thank you, I know God is real now. My prayers have been answered because of you." In this conversation.
It's definitely made me more comfortable being uncomfortable and being able to go and talk to people and bring it up in conversations and just sharing the gospel and being like that seed for people.
We got shut down our first year. They took everything away from us. We weren't allowed to have people come in from First Priority. We weren't allowed to use the book, the app, nothing. And there was 3 of us that showed up every week. The next year we come back, new teacher, we're gonna try again, and we thrived. And now there's not a single week where we haven't had a full classroom.
They're gonna be faced with new challenges that we've never had to deal with before, so they need to be equipped, they need to be prepared, and starting them at this age, having them take on that leadership role, it's very important, yeah.
Yeah, it's cool, because it's not like they weren't good leaders, it's just they've grown so much in their leadership, and I can just tell how much more confident they are in their leadership, and they can just be that much more of a difference in their school because of that.
You can start from nothing and become something big. Our club started with 3 people 3 years ago to at least a full classroom every time.
There's definitely been moments of me inviting somebody who didn't believe at all, and just like how they reacted. And I actually talked to one of my friends, and she did not go to the actual club, but she really felt just loved on that she was like invited to something like that.
When I was in school, I just know that being in a club like First Priority would have made such an impact on my faith, and getting to hear the gospel from a friend would have been really impactful for my journey with Christ.
I would want anyone that supports First Priority to know that what you are doing is making a difference, even though if you can't see the students physically at the clubs, and these clubs are meeting every week, and it's consistent, and it's creating leaders that are going out into their schools and evangelizing and bringing others to know who Christ is.
And that's just so cool to see that from my perspective, because I never get to see that. So
I think First Priority is such a good starting, no matter if you are super strong in your faith or you're just trying it out. It is able to grow and meet you where you are, no matter where you are in your faith.